The Observer would like to advise that the following video comes with a trigger warning. The content in this video is of a sensitive nature, so please beware that the topic of this video may trigger you. The Observer recommends that you consider your own mental health before you watch this video.
I just told you, you fucking mug, not to go on about that, didn't I?
Imagine
fucking wind me up, Ricksta.
Imagine those two Christians playing that.
And then fucking thinking he can play that on my platform as well. Fucking taking libbies, Ricksta.
Sick.
Fucking play games, man.
If you're all in it, follow No Faces, can he? Sorry, No Face, fucking hell. Jesus, sorry, mate.
Yes, I didn't want to let you in when obviously it was 2-on-1. Do you know what I mean? I have to keep it fucking mutual.
Well, I don't want to be doing this all fucking night anyway.
Don't worry, bro, don't worry. Listen, to be honest, I don't really want to get too involved in it yet, but what I do want to vouch for, and I'm not saying this on a biased opinion, I've seen these voice notes and I've seen these messages come out about facts previously in the past, and they were debunked. So I don't understand why Ricksta's coming out with accusations of grape in it. That was my main thing. What I was thinking, like, if you've got information to back up these claims that you're making, why wouldn't you bring them forward now? Why wait till tomorrow? If that makes sense.
You bring them to the fucking police.
Yeah. So
it's like saying he has evidence that I've done that, or anybody has evidence of anybody doing that. Why wouldn't you go to the police? I tell you why, because he's going to probably show the same Snapchat message that basically my ex sent a Snapchat message to some fucking random guy claiming that I'd done this, right? That was then obviously screenshotted and stuff like that. And that's what they're going off. That's what they're saying is evidence.
No, we've got paperwork.
What paperwork? You've got paperwork that what?
Well, you can see
paperwork. So you've got paperwork.
I don't think it's very fair that you've all made your minds up. You don't know what we've got, and none of you seem bothered about how he's been bullying me for no reason. I'm just
not about making our mind up. It's about not seeing proof. If you're sitting there,
do you think it's okay? There's me cracking on with my music, living my best life, and he's doing videos about me, saying my music's shit. Why are you even coming for me, you absolute weirdo?
Your music is shit.
That's your personal opinion. I'm doing very well, better than you.
Exactly. Your music is
personally,
shit.
I don't particularly.
Are you listening to this? Is that normal?
Is it normal to say somebody's music shit? Yes, it is. Tell you when it's shit.
You've got no grace, no decorum. You're a bully. You're a horrible person. Because you absolutely trigger me. You trigger me.
Talia, is Ricksta there for a minute?
Do you want to talk to Zavi?
Yo, Zavi, I've just sent you a WhatsApp message, mate. All right.
Yeah, listen, all of what I say here is obviously you've come on here and you've said publicly in front of over 1,000 people that you've got evidence that my man's a rapist, yeah?
Yeah.
Obviously, we both know deep down, and I'm sure I've seen what you're talking about. It's not true. And I've said this to you in private previously.
Now, listen, let me tell you now, Zavi, yeah, right, what the messages that I've been getting, right? This geezer is an absolute fucking wrong, and I've just WhatsApp, right, and I've got loads more. He's been investigated at the moment by 2 women. I'll talk to you about it. You'll be on my live at 8:30 tomorrow. I've just sent you a little screenshot of something. It's not talking about stuff that's been said in the past. This is new evidence that, you know what I mean, that's been brought to light. That will be shown. I know all about Bernard. I know all about him, his sister being a liar as well, and shutting somebody up personally. They didn't want to go to the police because they were petrified. And his baby mother as well. But listen, I've sent you a little screenshot, Sav. I'll be on tomorrow at 8:30. If you want to give me a call tomorrow at some point to talk about it, that's sweet. But
listen, I don't want to get too involved in it. I just heard accusations of rape, yeah, and I think it's wrong if you're going to throw. Because listen, let's just say I've got screenshots of what you're saying, yeah. About
that's all he does is expose people. So why can't he be exposed?
But you do it there and then. This is what we're saying.
Well, we're on the subject now. We're here now.
Yeah, that's what we're saying. We're here now, so show it. Get it done, isn't it?
No, because people are going to come on.
Ricky, you've been in a bad place here before where you've not wanted to be here, bro. And playing voice notes that are going to trigger people is out of order.
How do you know that I'm not in a bad place and him doing all these videos about me isn't triggering me?
We're not talking about you, Talia, at the moment.
Yeah, but we've all been in bad places, and he is bullying me. So why is that not a thing?
So if it's true what you're saying, then it's not two wrongs don't make a right, does it?
Now,
so
listen to this, Abby. If this was your missus, mate, you'd break his back. Let me tell you, if there's no face his missus, he'd break his back, right? This geezer's a little worm and he's a little rat. That's all he is. I don't care if you like him, you like him. I don't like him, right? I've got lots of messages about this guy. I've been getting all day. I was going to expose him tonight at 8:30 and get what I got. I got sent a load more. I've also got a load more coming tomorrow and tonight, right? I've already been sent emails, WhatsApps, Instagram messages, which I will be showing tomorrow. I'll be showing a load on this guy. Not only did this guy come from my auntie, then he come from a cousin. Hang on, I'm not listening. I'm speaking to Xavi in no face. And he hasn't shut up about Talia for weeks. He hasn't shut up about. He's a misogynist. I don't care what anyone says. The geezer's a misogynist.
Listen, Ricksta, right? They've just agreed on the live. I've just watched it, yeah, and they both agreed that he's made 3 videos. One of them was a reaction video, yeah. Now, if somebody was to play a voice note of me in a crisis saying that I'm gonna end my own life, yeah.
No, hang on. He's got hundreds of people to troll my charity. He's done lives about me. He's done more than 3 videos. What are you talking about?
Can we explore that? How have I got hundreds of people to troll your charity?
Yeah, you have, because you tagged my charity, who I raise money for in Sudan. You tagged them in it, knowing that all you're following with. Yes, you did. And my charity showed me a picture of you and said, "Who is this man?" Because he is tagging us in his post. Don't you deny it? And I can prove that.
Prove it? Yeah, please prove that.
Hang on a second.
So which charity is it again?
Secondly, when my boyfriend does a lovely...
big picture so you can show it. There you go.
Which charity is it that you're representing at the moment?
Yeah, see, exactly. That's what you do, isn't it?
What? Show the evidence. Which charity?
Do you want me to say it right now so you can get more people to troll my charity?
You show the evidence. You said that I tagged your charity.
I will. I'll get it off my charity because I kept my mouth shut and they sent it to me. And secondly, my boyfriend done a very supportive video with me, supporting my music. Why did you then rip it off and go, "Oh, this is so cringe. This is so embarrassing"? Why are you so obsessed?
It's cringy as fuck.
Yeah, but why do you care if my boyfriend supports my music? What's wrong with you?
Just cringy as fuck, man.
You've got fucking issues, mate. You've got issues. You're jealous. You're obsessive. You've obviously got some sort of OCD or something where you get hooked onto people. And right now, you're hooked onto me, and you know it.
What?
Yeah, you are. You cannot stop. There's something wrong with you. There's something wrong with you.
Now, man, you've been following her for a little while now, Talia.
She's not shouting at me. She's shouting at everyone else. She's shouting at everyone else. She's not shouting at me. Well, listen. What I wanted to say, yeah, on a serious note, yeah. Obviously, people is talking about, oh, he's coming for her. She's coming for him. You know, there's more of you than there is of him, yeah. I know personally firsthand, Fact Freaks doesn't actually troll somebody. He doesn't have fake accounts. He doesn't have WhatsApp groups telling people to go over mass reporting. If he's got something to say, he'll say it with his chest, and he always has done. He's always been like that. He's never hid away from the truth. When something's come up, he's addressed it, and he's debunked everything that's come out.
Hey, Xavi, listen. If he's been bullying my missus, making up videos, trolling, coming in, commenting, tagging his chat. Yes, he has. And he's getting all these people to do it. He's been nasty. No, he's been nasty. And if it was your missus or your missus, you wouldn't have it. He's been nasty. He hasn't said a word about it. He's non-existent to her. He's non-existent. He hasn't stopped. He hasn't stopped slating my missus. And if that was your missus, you definitely wouldn't have it, Xavi. You definitely wouldn't have it.
I agree. I wouldn't, and I would want to do something about it, but I wouldn't go online and tell everyone that he's a rapist. I wouldn't tell them.
Hey, Xavi. Listen, when I've sent you over a screenshot, I'll send you over some other stuff tomorrow, and I'll show you the reason why. When you see, you understand, okay? You understand. I've already sent you over some things. But what he's been doing towards my girlfriend, mate, bullying, making up videos, he's obsessive, mate. Obsessive. That's what it is. And what it is, I know this by the women I've spoken to. When he gets a grip of something, right, he don't stop talking about him. He keeps going after him. Look what he's done to that. What's her name? Feisty. He hasn't stopped going on about that.
Yeah, but bro, Feisty's a wrong.
Listen, before you go into that rabbit hole, yeah, let me just say something, right? I was controlled and coerced at a point, and I'm not dragging no one's names into this when I say this, yeah? I was controlled and I was coerced into believing that facts was a wrong one, right? And I was very, very close at going at Fact Freak.
Because it's the same shit. I said whatever, these videos about Talia reacting to her music, who was the first person to create a video of me and tag you two because she wants you as a mouthpiece.
What? And that's exactly what I was just gonna say, basically. Yeah.
Listen to this.
I don't even know who you are.
Obviously, this. Where's the proof of this woman being a wrong and for starters? Because I haven't seen it. Is it word of mouth or is it fact? Is it word of mouth or fact? No, because what I've seen, what I keep seeing is word of mouth. Word of mouth. I don't think I need factual evidence.
The messages you get, Ricksta, right? I truthfully, from the hand of my heart, because listen, I've actually got a lot of respect for Aunt Sally, yeah? And I know they've been a backwards and forwards and whatever else. I'll always tell you the truth, bro. You need to come and you need to go through that evidence with a fine-tooth comb before you start throwing serious accusations around, bro. Because I'm telling you, I wouldn't have somebody that was having accusations like that in my close circle. Yeah,
one of the people are coming in my box as well. Do you know what I mean?
And I've heard it all. And when you actually read the messages you're getting, it's more likely to say he looks like, or he is like, or he's a wannabe. There is no actual facts of evidence of charges of jail sentences of actual victims coming forward.
And one of the videos he's even admitted to it. I'm going to play it tomorrow. He's even said about hitting a woman.
Sorry, Ricksta, you are not playing the video of me talking about Stephen Loveday, are you?
You turned around and said that you're saying that you hit a woman on the video.
It's on my YouTube, you idiot.
No, it's not. I've got videos that this one of these women have sent me.
Play that
it isn't that. Before anybody tells you right now, before you tell, hang on, let me speak. Let me speak. Listen, Zavi, this feisty woman, right, has not sent me no videos. This is
evidence.
Saying he said this and she said that. You said what you said about Miss Red. You said you'd punch Miss Red or something, didn't you?
No, I didn't say. I never said that.
Wait, actually, Ricksta, while you're here, can you clear up something then?
You go on.
Because you're going on at Fact
I don't even know who you are, Mary.
Can you clear up this voice note that you sent to your own daughter?
No, it weren't my own daughter, and that's been debunked as well.
This is what I mean with TikTok.
This has already been debunked. That was 5 years old. That's 5 years old.
Play it so everybody can hear it.
But I know Ricky's children, and that wasn't sent to him.
No, don't play it, please.
Don't play it because it's got stuff.
That was not his child.
No,
so would you not?
Hang on. Face, listen to this. I've already debunked this many times.
It's been debunked.
Zavi, you played this about 2.5 years ago as well, just to let you know. Zavi played this.
I know exactly the voice note.
Exactly, mate. 2.5. It was years old on TikTok.
It was disgusting. It was disgusting what was said. Should never have been said. And that in itself puts you, unfortunately, just like I've said some things on voice notes privately to people. It puts you in the category of where you can't judge other people off the back of what they said.
No, but Zavi, there's a different story to it because that weren't my daughter, and we already bunked now. I'm saying what I said to that person that day.
Talking about essaying, granddad's essaying them and all that.
I know.
It's still wrong.
Offensive ableism.
It's right.
Yeah, but no, also it wasn't on the day. I was being abused, phone calls after phone calls, and that phone call was recorded of me, and the people speaking, Funkmaster, and the people who were speaking was edited out, and all you got was me reacting in anger. That's all you got.
And like I said, voice notes of me reacting like that, though, have you?
Pardon?
And like I said,
this is TikTok. To me reacting like that. I've never have.
Yeah, but no one was threatening to kill your kids and kill you and kill your missus and burn the house down on the night. You don't know anything about it. So listen, this was years old. I'm talking about you and what people have claimed you have done. This is not about me. Don't turn it on to me. This is about you. This is what they're talking about is years and years old. Yours is
I'm trying to talk to you about it. You're telling me you were getting threats at that? It's fucking horrible. You've just tried to dox my address with 2 children in it. What makes you any better? Your address hasn't
been doxed.
What makes you any better?
I've got your address here. Your address isn't doxed.
You're alive, living here, and you try to dox my address. What makes you any better than those people?
Your address hasn't been doxed at all.
I
think what's happened there, yeah, is the Fact Freaks has done his videos on Talia. Talia's not liked it. The Ricksta's got up and defended his missus, which is, in a way, a right thing to do to defend his missus.
It's about my charity, actually. The charity. The charity.
Right,
that's what pisses off.
The name, whatever, yeah. But then what you've done is you've got a book of evidence. 99% of it, I'm sure, has all been debunked. But you're going with the book of evidence saying, look, I'm squeaky clean, I'm a Christian, I've not done no wrong.
No, nobody's saying we're squeaky clean. We're saying don't throw stones.
Hold on, Talia, let him speak.
And you can't, listen, they talk about mocking and scoffs, yeah, in the Bible, and they're also taught to forgive and forget. So in an ideal world, what you need to do is either block each other, or you need to just fucking meet up and have a straightener.
Let's meet up.
And if you do, then I'm happy to play fair play and make sure that it's a fair straightener.
Yeah, I'm sure. Listen, we're very happy to leave you. We're very happy to leave you alone, James. Very happy to leave you alone if you leave us alone, like I have for months. I've never ever come in your way, spoke about you, done any videos about you. I don't even know who you are. You are so beneath me, it is unreal. You couldn't even reach my level if you tried.
Well, that's fair. Listen, I get that. Can I just say quickly? Yeah, that's fair enough. You saying that, yeah, but you can't say that now. You can't turn around and say now, all right, if you leave us alone, we'll leave you alone. You need to be showing everyone this proof that he's done this thing, isn't it? Like we need to see this
that's
proof.
between him and Ricky. But I'm saying, can you, James, leave me alone? Can you leave me, James? Can you leave me alone, please?
No, you're sitting there clapping beast.
Can you leave me alone, please, James?
Account. I've only made 3 videos, and one of which
you ain't.
Your voice calling me a fat cunt. Your voice.
Yes, I did, because I find you very triggering, and you were picking on a 74-year-old woman, and you drove me into a rage.
At the time.
Did I not then DM you and say, I'm so sorry, I shouldn't have said that? Did I not say, I'm so sorry, I shouldn't have said that? Did I apologise?
You didn't apologise.
Well, that's the point. That's the point. You're both making mistakes, yeah. And the mistakes.
I've not made a mistake. Well, I've apologised. And by the way, that was months ago. Months ago. Why are you still doing videos about me?
Well, that's my point. You're talking about this being months ago, but then you're talking about these screenshots being years ago.
Because you can't throw stones if you live in a glass house. It's very dangerous.
Exactly the point.
Everything you're talking about,
exactly the point. That's what I'm trying to say.
The problem is when you come for me, because I've got a lot of people that love me, people will defend me, and they'll come with loads of stuff about you every time. So if you want to keep coming for me, we're happy to do this.
They're just coming to shit what's real and what's not. There's a link in my link tree, guys. If you look at my link tree, there's 2 links, folders full of evidence. I don't hide away from it, Talia. It's been pinned on my Facebook for ages. I've spoken about it on this app for years. I mean, you're even going with the James Hughes thing, which is what Princess Flu said, for fuck's sake. Like, this shit has been discussed many times. Do you think if the evidence was so strong that I would have walked away from everything? Oh, fucking hell. Well, it couldn't answer that question, could it? Fucking hell.
Facts, will you do me a favour? Will you just have a quick word with Aunt Sal, because she has non-stopped in the chat and requested. I'll let just you and her.
But the problem is and this may be the way my brain is as well, Aunt Sally will want to go round and round the houses over the same thing.
Just put it to sleep with her. Just tell her straight, put it to sleep.
Mate, I thought it was put to sleep. Aunt Sally made comments on Miss Red's live about that came off in a victim-shaming sort of way. It was then highlighted by me and other people, and then she left a comment on my thing calling me a wino. I then responded to that with a green screen of a news article behind me which featured Aunt Sally, and all I said was, "Isn't this you?" I was then told that I was bullying an old woman, that I was doing this, I was doing that, I was doing the other, and it went round and round the fucking houses, and at the end of the day, what I said was factually correct. The news article, as Aunt Sally's already said tonight, was about her. Now, if people wanted to then go and read it themselves and fucking do the way, absolutely fine. I didn't go, Aunt Sally's a scammer, Aunt Sally's this.
Listen, I'm going to have to let her up because everyone in the chat saying we're talking about her. I've got to let her up.
That's true though, isn't it, Aunt Sally?
Respectful and just talk on a normal voice.
Hi, Aunt Sally. That's true.
Right. Let me just. That's very unfair for you to say I go around the houses because I don't.
I didn't.
If I may just say, before you interrupt, no face. I didn't interrupt that lady speaking. That's why I was quiet. And I got put out the box, but I was only quiet because I think it's so rude to talk over people.
Oh, sorry, I thought you'd finished talking, that's why I dropped you down.
No, she was saying she wanted to have a little go at me about something, and I can't see the point in shouting back when somebody, let them say what they've got to say.
Right, well, apologies from me, Aunt Sal.
Okay, so that's all I wanted to say. I'll stay quiet to let her talk.
Yeah, not
with no face, it's a bit unfair for you to. Sorry, with Fact Freak. It is forgotten with me, Fact Freak. It is over with me, but I must say to you because you've upset me with some of the things you've done. But however, there's also a very fair side to you. That you know, you're not the worst. That's what I'm going to say. I was last night. You probably read it. I read that many texts that you kept putting out about the music of Talia that I had to keep responding and telling you to stop it. I couldn't understand what that was about. Regarding me and the charity, you're Fact Freak. You bring facts. You brought a little time. You're interrupting me.
Yes, but I'm interrupting.
Finish when I'm finished. Say what you want.
But you know, with
the
let her speak back. Let her say what she's going to say, mate, and then
it's being defensive when you do that. What I'm trying to say is, when you brought this article about me out, I had been working for this place for free, for nothing, for donkey's years, building this place, this charity, which isn't a charity anymore, and I'm still doing it now. You didn't look for facts and truth. Had you just looked at that newspaper and then said, hang on, it's a newspaper article, let me go onto the Charity Commission site and see what's happened, you would have seen the findings. And the findings said, dismiss, nothing to answer. So therefore you were discrediting me because you were angry. Because I was a Christian woman. I'm going to stop in a minute, but let me speak. Right, because I was a Christian woman, you even kind of said it, the holier than thou Aunt Sally on here, because I don't shout and bawl at people. Yes, I am an older woman, but that's okay. That shouldn't stop you saying what you have to say. But you were wrong, Fact Freak. You never ever brought the truth out and said, well, actually, I've gone on to the Charity Commission. I've read the result. And I'm a bit sorry. You were discrediting me because you were angry.
I didn't call you a scammer, Sally. I said, is this news
I never said you said it was.
So
I never said you said I was a scammer. I said you read an article, then you didn't go to the Charity Commission, what it was about, and check their website for proof to bring your evidence.
I didn't read it. I didn't call you a scammer. I said the news article was about you, and it was.
We agree on that, but what we're saying is
you can't then put a narrative out that I was harassing you.
No, what you're doing is trying to twist and not. Everyone else in here can hear what I'm saying.
Well, what I'm saying, you are the fact freak.
Bring facts.
I think what she's Fact Freak. I think what Aunt Sal was trying to say is that she respects what you do and you put that article up, but you didn't go and bring the full facts to it. Do you know what I mean? You brought one half. I think that's what she said.
That's it. You didn't go and check up and say, well, let me just see what the Charity Commission, what the result of this is. And had you gone and done that, but instead of that, I've never ever felt so low in my life that I wanted to, I felt that much depression. Now let me finish.
Notes to people when I felt low.
When you give your life to something,
playing them on this app constantly. What do you think about that?
I don't know. I didn't even hear what you said because you're interrupting me and you're diverting from the situation, which you're good at. You divert people from what we're talking about. What I'm saying here is I have never felt so low in my life.
Talia,
I felt
I'll
I'd given. Now there you go again.
I'll just post a screen recording because you're trying to change the narrative of what was actually
I'm
said.
talking about what you did, how it affected my life. You never apologised. You never brought the truth out. I do forgive you.
Didn't you do a whole live about it? And didn't I speak in that live as well?
Did you ever say, I'm sorry, that wasn't true? What that
I didn't have anything to apologise for. I didn't say you were a scammer. I said the news article was about you.
You didn't have to say it. You were discrediting me with the newspaper article. You kept it up behind you.
The news
that
article
was
was
enough
about
damage.
you, yes?
In my job and my position.
Can I ask you a question? Because we're talking about mental health and people affected. I sent 3 people on that day voice notes about what I was going to do, that I was going to leave this world, all right, of my own accord. And your nephew and Talia are playing them all over this app. How do you feel about that?
I don't know. Talia's there and I love her, but I have to say I disagree with it. I totally... Let me finish. Talia's there and I totally disagree with playing any messages with people that want to do things like that, because I've been in that position and I know you can get so low.
I appreciate that.
The wrong time, you could do it. However, I don't think for a minute he'll do it, but however, saying it wasn't good. I do agree with that, but I don't want to divert from what upset me.
You and I can't keep talking about the same thing if it's supposed to be left in the past.
No, that's exactly it. So this is where you use.
This is where we leave it, because you said I keep going on about it.
Why you do?
Hold on, Talia. Let them carry on. Because
Talia or yourself or somebody else tries to twist the facts about what happened, I'll just upload the full thing. It's not a problem. It just doesn't need to be twisted around.
I apologise. Why do you keep going over it? I apologise.
Hold on one sec, Talia. So let me just mute you for 1 second, please. Hold on for 1 second, right? Facts. Yeah, you and Aunt Sal just, because if Aunt Sal wants to finish what she's saying and wants to leave it there by the sounds of it, do you know what I mean? So let Aunt Sal and you finish your thing, and then you two can carry on with what you're going to do.
Yeah. So, yes, it is to bed now. I've had my say. That's how I felt hurt, sad. I've never felt so low in my life. So you're not the only one that can go to that place, and I'm sorry that you ever went to that place, because I wouldn't wish any harm on any person, never mind with mental health issues. I know all about issues like that. I know, I've been there, I've had it, and I can get days now.
You do a lot of coaching, don't you, Sally?
I try to help people, don't I? I give it myself, because it's in the giving I receive. So what are you trying to say about that?
I'm not trying to say anything. I'm saying that one of the contributing factors to how you felt then was because of what you said on Miss Red's live and how that could have impacted victims, and you were disappointed in yourself, correct? It was the same time.
I was annoyed at how I said two words. I worded it wrongly, and that is probably because I've come out of that life myself, and I kind of had a little bit of arrogance around it, and it was unacceptable.
And I get that.
It was a couple of words.
You apologised without saying but, and I appreciate that.
Yeah.
But that was a contributing factor to the way you felt as well. You cannot put it all on me for saying that a news article.
No, you went for days discrediting me. I was hounded. To a point that I really did, and I'm supposed to be a strong woman.
Well, are we going to put this to bed?
I was trolled.
Are we going to put this to bed?
Days I was told.
I thought this was dealt with months ago.
Yeah, we're going to put this to bed though. Can we agree that it's put to bed and it?
Well, do you agree? I want to put this to bed now, but do you agree that you would take a look at that Charity Commission and take back the way you tried to discredit me, because you could have ruined my life.
You brought people onto your life. You did a whole live talking about. You've done several lives talking about this, because it isn't the first time.
Can you bring the proof for several lives? I might have done one or so, but when you did,
I thought you did, because you had the priest or somebody.
Oh, you know that? No, that he came in because he happened to work for the organisation.
All right, there you go.
And he came in to prove and showed the proof to everybody that you were actually wrong.
So right, okay, so done. And I didn't call you a scammer anyway. So
I've not said once you called me a scammer. I said you showed this article discrediting me.
Yeah, well, and then you've got to put it to bed.
Well, it's done now. I've had me say with you. Personally, I don't think you're too much of a bad bloke. You call a lot of wrong people out. but naughty people, and I admire you for that. But, you know, I'd like to speak straight to, and that's where I'm concerned. It's gone now, finished.
Right, good. I thought it was ages ago, but, you know, whatever.
That's brilliant. And I'm glad that you can put that to bed, Aunt Talia, and it's not something you have to worry about in the future. And hopefully we can just get this resolved with Ricky and Fact Freak before it gets out of hand.
Well, I pray it does with Ricky and Talia too, because they do have a heart for Christian, and I'm not stupid. They're young, they're mad, they make mistakes at times, they say things, they flip. Ricky's a great kid, but he loses his head at times. You know what it's about. There's no excuse for it. But it's just the way he is, but he's got more love in him. He would go a million miles to help you if you needed anything.
Well, he sat on a live today and called me a rapist, so I don't
Well, I'm sorry about that. I don't know anything about that at all.
Yeah, well, I'll let, now you have done your thing, Aunt Sarah, with all due respect, I'm going to drop you down.
You.
All right?
Yeah, thanks, No Face.
No worries. See you later.
Have a lovely evening. And don't be sat
you can
watching.
unmute now.
Well, firstly, the only reason this has ever come up is because you kept coming for me and it was upsetting me. So the people that really dislike you started to message Ricky and say, you need to let everyone know about this and that. And he was sent so much information about you, it was unreal. And I just thought, how dare you keep coming for me when you ain't squeaky clean yourself?
You already said this shit, and this is stuff that's been debunked for ages. Have you said anything new, Talia? Or?
Who said it's been debunked?
Me, everybody.
But who decides that?
Who's seen it debunked?
Right. Secondly, I did call you something so vile, but you had enraged me so much, you triggered me that I lost my temper and I said something terrible to you. And I did apologise. But, and there was a but, you should not have been coming for a 74-year-old woman the way you were.
Coming for her. I was coming for as much as I did there. I basically just said the same thing. That was a repeat. And
you've come for, listen, you've come for
the narrative, Talia, I'll post it. Like,
keep posting it. Everybody knows I called you a fat cunt. Everyone.
No, I mean, the thing
I've apologised for it. I called you an FC. I did. I called you that. And I apologise. And I apologise now. I apologise next week if you still want. But it doesn't mean you can keep fucking coming for me.
But Talia, you did just make claims that he was going after Aunt Sally.
He was coming for Aunt Sally. Yes, he was. He was posting newspaper. Liz, do you know what it is, Savvy? Yeah, and I don't even know why I'm explaining that. But he was posting on news articles of Aunt Sally, but not actually posting the outcomes where she was proven innocent. So he was getting people to hate her, right? Then he's coming. Hang on, let me finish. Then he was coming for Luke. Then he's coming for me, and he's coming for the family, mate. Do you know what I mean?
He's done for scams. He knows that himself. He talks about it.
But there comes a point where you just have to let it go.
Fucking hell, honestly, like
it was all disproven, and you never ever exposed the conclusion. Well, with Sally, you never put your hands up and said I was wrong.
Because I didn't do anything wrong, Sally.
You posted
and say that I was bullying. I replied.
You made out like she was a con woman, and you did to her what you did to me. You pushed and pushed and pushed till she lost her temper.
What do you mean? It was a comment. She left a comment on my video, and I replied to it.
Because you enrage women. You enrage us.
To post those videos and that live with Aunt Sally, so people know the truth of it.
But then you didn't say I was. But then you didn't say sorry. I was wrong. Here's the truth.
I wasn't wrong.
You were wrong. She was proven innocent.
Oh fuck me! I'm just doing the same dance.
I don't know why.
No. Hang on a minute. No, he did. He posted stuff for Sally. Right. Sally was trying to say, listen, all this was put to bed. All this was put to bed, and it was put to bed, right? And he never said the outcome. He also then obviously went to Talia. Hang on, please. Let me speak. I'll let you speak after. Then Talia was really annoyed because Sally was crying in the box. She was really, really upset. She asked you to stop. She did abuse you. She did. I then messaged you. I then messaged you.
She was going to get me done for defamation.
Hang on.
And I implied that she wasn't smart, and she called me a fat cunt. That's what happened.
Yeah, hang on. But Sally was crying. She was really upset. She'd been speaking to Talia throughout the day. Do you know what I mean? She's 70. Hang on, please.
Everyone can see it for themselves.
She's 72, mate. I'm saying she's been speaking to.
What happened?
She's been speaking to Talia throughout the day. She was up
to post it.
What kind of speak?
I'm trying to say to you, and like I'm saying to both of you, if you keep lying about what happened, I'm going to have to post that.
Where's the lie? What are we lying about? Tell me what we're lying about.
That I was bullying an old woman. You're going on about Sally, the videos that were done.
Okay, was Sally?
I'll post a lot, and then everyone can see it.
So she wasn't crying in the box?
That had nothing. If she was crying, she
was
crying because of all sorts. She was being called out for victim shaming people in front of 4,000 odd people. There was all sorts going on with Sally.
But she's 74. You no respect.
No respect. What do you mean respect?
She was crying, begging you to stop, begging you to stop.
Right, I'll post the video and everyone can see it. That is not the way it went.
I think you go.
I'll post the full thing. People have seen it multiple times, Talia.
No, she was messaging you as well and asking you to stop. She was messaging you as well, asking you to stop.
Can you just speak for a minute? Just for a minute, yeah? We've just had this whole live, right, and I've listened to half of it, yeah? And Sally and Fact Freaks has now put it to bed, right?
Yeah, but literally, we're saying the reason, Xavier, we're saying the reason why Talia reacted the way she did. She acted the way she did because of what? Because of our Aunt Sally, okay?
But we've just agreed that what Fact Freaks actually did wasn't go and harass an old woman.
Who are you to agree?
Who are you?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? How can you agree he didn't harass her?
And Sally
how can you harass somebody by posting a news article that's in a public place?
Because he incited so many trolls.
And the top of it is this.
Do you not understand what the consequences of posting that was? She was trolled to high heaven. She wanted to end her life. Do you not get that?
Fact Freaks has just said it wasn't just that was coming out about Aunt Sally, why she was being trolled.
Xavier, let me put it this way then. Let me get this all right. Okay. Say James was saying stuff about your auntie, right? That should be clear. That should have been cleared of, right? That should have been cleared of. Say she was saying it to your auntie, right? And then your missus jumped in the box, right, and told him to stop, and he wouldn't. So she called him FAT, right? Told him to F off. He then done a video of her there and then. Right. As far as she was concerned, hang on, please. As far as you're concerned, it was put to bed. It was put to bed. As far as she was concerned, it was put to bed. And then after that, when she's released the song after, he's then posting other videos, not only of her, do you know what I mean? Of her, but also of me saying supporting my girlfriend.
Don't forget that live you did.
I don't appreciate her speaking to Zav the way she is. That's my
and don't forget.
Don't talk to him like that. Don't talk to him like that. I'm not.
And don't forget. And
no, listen. Let me talk.
I don't even know who you are. And
I don't talk to
Ricksta like that. Conversation
so
with
don't
him.
you talk to my partner like that. All right. Have some fucking respect for him, because that's my man, not yours. If you want to talk to your man like that, go and talk to your man like that. Don't talk to my man.
Who are you talking to?
Right. I'm talking to you.
If he wants to get involved in my conversation, then I will tell him that it is not up to him to decide when a woman is upset with me. Secondly, no, I won't fucking let her speak.
My man, simple as.
Drop Shani a minute, no please. Talia, listen, yeah. Let's not make this about me and... The thing is, with girls arguing, it changes the whole turnaround, yeah? I don't want to be sat there arguing and fighting with Ricksta, right?
I don't want to be arguing and fighting with anybody. Let's not forget that live you did about me, Fat Freak, when you started to say, where's your music video? And do you remember that live you did with nearly 2,000 people in it, and you were slating me for no reason? I didn't do anything to you.
Did you just call Shani what the video was and read news articles about yourself?
You were saying I was a shit singer. You were saying loads about me for no reason.
It wasn't for no reason. People tagged me and stuff.
A minute. Can I just have a say a second? Talia, did you just call my missus a sket?
No.
Who?
She didn't, no.
A sket.
No, she didn't.
A sket.
Yeah, sket.
Did you don't use that word?
I don't even use that word. If I wanted to call her something, it wouldn't be a sket. I don't even use that term.
Yeah, okay, well, that's good. All I'm saying, is I don't want to make this into a me and Ricksta argument or whatever. I've come on.
Why would it be?
Well, because you're shouting at me. And if you're shouting at me, my missus then gets irate. That's then going to irate me. And then before
that's going to irate me and all.
Let's just
Well,
calm
then
down.
so be it. It can irate you all you want, but it's not going to.
Listen. This is me and Zavi get on. Obviously, Talia's a bit alright. You know what I mean? She said a few things, and obviously Shelley's come in
even be in the middle.
and defended you. You know what I mean? No one's calling each other names. This is just a heated discussion. Do you understand what I mean?
I'm not being funny, Ricksta, yeah, but the only person here that's going to actually be able to resolve something is me.
You. Yeah, so you need to take the phone off her and you need to take control.
Talia is the one that's making it worse by screaming and shouting.
You've said, we've decided Fat Freak it didn't bully Sally. How have you decided that?
No, I didn't say we've decided. What I said was, it has come to the conclusion that Fat Freaks didn't bully Aunt Sally, and the actual fact is Fat Freaks put a news article up saying, "Is this you?" That isn't bullying.
So the fact that incited so much hate and she wanted to end her life, but you've decided she wasn't bullied.
You're twisting it now. That's not what I said. What I said was, from the actions of Fat Freaks, because listen, you could go off today and get 10 of my trolls to say whatever they want to say about me, yeah? They could be lies, they could be the truth. God knows, yeah? But if you come out there and go online and spread all these lies and rumours, that lies upon you, yeah? Now, if I go and find a news article of the Ricksta in the public, yeah, and say, "Is this you, Ricksta?" behind you, that isn't inciting hatred. That's not targeting someone and bullying them and pushing them to wanting to over.
It is inciting hatred because he didn't correct what he put out.
Well, and I agree with that. I agree that most people that do awarenesses, when they get it wrong, like I did, I got it wrong once on G Crew. I came out there and made a video to correct it and say, wait a minute, this evidence wasn't true, but this evidence is true, and this evidence wasn't true. Okay, Fat Freaks might not have done that, but Aunt Sally did that on her page. She felt the need to justify herself. We're not here talking about what Fat Freaks has done to Aunt Sally. We're talking about Fat Freaks and the Ricksta and what the Ricksta has put the claims on to Fat Freaks, claiming that he's a rapist.
But this all started, Zavi, because I lost my temper with him because Sally was crying and I called him an FC, right? And he has not let it go and he has trolled me ever since.
So can you agree then that the Ricksta said all this stuff in anger, yeah?
It wasn't with anger, Zav. I've sent you a screenshot, mate. I haven't said anything with anger. I wouldn't have said anything about him. He's making up videos of me now. He's throwing me into the mix. Yeah. You know what I mean? For no reason, by the way. I just started saying, "Look,
that's your troll account, Richard."
No, it's not. No, it's not. The account that I done was for Darren. Do you know how you guys for Darren messing around? That was my troll account. Go and have a look at it. That's my troll account. What I've done, Darren knows about it. I went in there loads of times. The picture is sloth.
If you've come and reacted in anger because you're angry, which rightfully so, you feel like someone.
I haven't, Sav. I was pissed off. You are right, mate. I was really pissed off because he keeps making videos. But I have got messages. I've sent you a screenshot. Have a look at the screenshot, right? Messages of 2 different women, right? And a third is supposed to be coming across. They're getting this other lady to message me, right? And I've just sent you a message of what they've turned around and said.
But do you genuinely? So it's just messages then?
I've got messages, yeah. I've sent you the screenshot. I'm not going to start saying stuff if I haven't been given messages. Do you know what I mean?
No, so what I'm saying is...
They told me loads of stuff about him, what his dad's name is, what his sister's done, he's adopted. I've got loads of stuff. I've got a list
here, but we all know that.
The names of my family members, you fucking weirdo.
What you say?
Yeah, but his family members are on here, and you
turned around and said, "Have you got a brother called so and so?"
Talia, that's right.
You're a weirdo. You've been mentioning family members first.
You've just tried to bring up his brother.
Your family members are on here, correct?
Pardon?
Your family members are on here, right?
A couple of them, yeah.
Yeah, and those are the ones I've spoken about.
No, you just turned around and said, you said earlier, I know you had a brother who was stabbing people. You said.
Called Jamie or
no, Joseph. He said Joey.
No, it's called fishing. But yeah, the thing is, like,
and then you turn around and said about
the exposure is you listing my family members.
No.
And reading messages that people have sent you who don't like.
Oh, this is so boring.
I've got evidence. I've got voice notes. I've got one voice note you're saying about you're eating in someone. I'm not going to come on with a couple of screenshots from people.
What are you going to do then? Will there be a PowerPoint presentation? Will there be some videos or?
Well, you'll see, won't you?
Man, come on, man.
Ricksta, you've got messages, yeah? You've got messages and whatever else from this woman or multiple women that you're claiming, yeah? That in itself, do you believe, just by looking at that, that is evidence or is that hearsay?
Well, Lisa, maybe with Lisa Simone, there's a few. There's a lot of
massive difference between evidence and hearsay.
I've got voice notes. I've got voice notes.
Of what?
I'm not willing to discuss. I've got voice notes. I've got voice notes.
With all this shit. Come on.
I've got voice notes. I've got messages. I've got other stuff coming.
I've got voice notes when I want to do one on myself, which you don't mind playing.
Are you gonna? All right. I'm not read the story. So you gonna leave my girlfriend alone? Yes or no?
So you believe you have proof that I'm a rapist, but you won't do anything if I don't speak about your.
No, I've said I've got messages on my phone, and I'll send it across the Zabby. I'll send it across the Zabby.
Ricksta, hold on, listen, because I've just been sat back listening. Can I just ask a few questions, right? Because I want to know about this, right? So, Ricksta, have you got proof, and I mean, something in document-wise to prove that he's a rapist?
I've got your number. Right? So far, I mean,
no, bro, hold on. I don't want. Listen, you can send me on my number, yeah. I'm more than happy to do that. But there's 1.8k people in here that have heard you say he's a rapist, yeah.
Yeah.
So these want to see, and they want to know themselves.
This is just victim shaming. Are you saying they're lying? These victims are lying.
No. Hold on. Listen. Let me tell you. Yeah. Let me talk, right? I'm saying, is there documented proof to say that this has happened?
We're not going to read anything. Listen. I think the best thing to do. Let's take this off the app.
Yeah, let me speak.
I would love to take this off the app.
You're not letting me speak. You're saying you're saying.
To speak in the relationship, and I understand she's affected, she's angry, she's frustrated. But you need to either back up your claims or just shut up about it, because you can't make claims of man's a rapist and think that that's all.
Well, anyway, I'll go on. Let me go on about the evidence that I've got. So I've got.
No, can we not? We're not going to do this now.
You realise how much this backfires on you.
And do you not understand that?
There's no backfiring. You're fucked.
Don't try and deflect it. Don't try and deflect it, James. James, you're not deflecting it at all, mate.
I'm not.
Not deflecting it, mate. You're not deflecting. Women have made allegations, right?
Yeah,
one woman retracted her allegations because she was scared of you. Right, she was scared of you. Okay. Well, I've got the screen. I've got the recordings. I've got the messages, and I've stored them all. She asked me to some of them not to keep, but I have kept them.
Also,
I've also. All right, then, James. Did you receive a non-molestation order back in 2018 for stalking and harassing a woman?
Ricksta, have you looked on my stuff? I've talked about
It's a yes or no.
I'm just asking a yes or no.
No, but I'm just because you do.
It's a yes or no.
It's a yes or no. Did you get one?
Yeah, Ricksta.
Yes or no.
Investigations and exposures.
Right, Ricksta.
Guys, look at my link
can you
tree.
do me a favour, please?
Talking about that posted evidence.
Can you be just do me a favour, yeah, and take control of the phone and you speak to us of it. We're having a conversation now. You're asking questions, so let's talk as men, innit? You come on the phone.
Oh, so sexist.
Come on.
It's not sexist. It's not sexist. I'm just fucking. Listen, just can you do that for me, please, yeah? I'd appreciate it.
Fuck me.
I don't even know why I fucking joined this box, to be honest.
Go on. You've seen pretty much all of this shit.
Go on, don't worry about it. She's not. Listen, she's calm. Don't worry about it. She's going to sign up a word. Go on.
I just didn't want to. I wanted to defend the fact that I've heard Ricksta repeat a few things that I've seen and heard said about facts a long time ago, and he has debunked it. And if you go onto his link tree, he's got his X files. So he's got 2 files that you can click on that goes through all the evidence backing up his side of the story, and it's as clear as day. There's always going to be 3 sides to a story. There's going to be the right, the wrong, and the truth. Yeah.
Listen,
just like the voice note that the Ricksta sent to that girl about a granddad getting SA'd, there was the right, the wrong, and the truth in the middle. And no matter what you do, whatever you do, all you have to remember is because someone's pissed you off, That's it. I'm going to get a book of lies now, and I'm going to throw it at this person, and then that person's then got to go through this book of lies and justify himself to strangers on the internet, all because he wants to make a rumor up.
People are going.
Well, this is what happens. Let's say where it is. Let me get my point across. Right, let me get this off my chest, okay? Basically, the video got put up at Talia saying a song was shit, basically, and about Brian May not playing on the 9 Vox amp, okay, which he was, by the way. Then another video was made straight after about me saying cringe, all right. And then I done a live, hang on, and I said I'm sick of this for no reason whatsoever. James has come out doing videos of my girlfriend. When I said that, right. I was then inundated, right, by messages of a couple of ladies stating all this stuff they've got in him. Hang on, let me finish, James. Let me finish. James, let me finish. No, it wasn't feisty, James. It wasn't feisty, James.
Well, just tagged you in it. You've been talking in a comment section. Fucking just tell the truth, man.
When on here, I've been tagged with things. I'm on about messages that I've been getting off ladies. I've been tagged in here off loads of things about you. I've been tagging things off loads about you.
Ricksta, if I got a message about you, should I just believe it and run with it?
No, I've got a lot of. This is what I'm saying about these ladies.
Just answer the fucking question.
You're fucking not letting me fucking speak. That's why you don't let me talk. Let me fucking talk. Stop talking over me then. Let me talk, and then you can talk. Do you know what it is? We're men, and let me talk. I'll let you talk. It's simple as that.
Answer the question.
Listen, Zavi, you know these geezer up here. Please, why can't you just arrange me to meet this man to man? We'll talk man to man. We'll have a coffee. Zav. We'll have a coffee.
Messages about you.
We'll have a coffee. There's no talking to you because all you do is talk over people.
Right, listen, yeah. What I'm going to do is, there we go, look, right.
There we go.
There you go. Now you can't chat shit. You say what you got to say, facts. You got fucking a couple of minutes. Now, count on the
spot. I mean, has Talia and Ricksta got a pen and paper so you can just write down some of the things I'm going to say? So, I've been on a live, obviously, tonight for far longer than I should have with this shit, right? So, obviously, the same is going to happen, isn't it? So, people who don't like these two are going to start sending me messages about them. Do you know this? Do you know that? Do you know the other? Should I then run with those messages? That's all I want to say. You can kill me time after that. Because I've already been getting them, so...
Right, hold on, I'll go wrap that shit up. Alright, let's wrap you up. And then I'll wrap up Zavi, and then now you can talk.
Hello. So listen, when it's multiple women saying the same thing, right, do you know what I mean? You do get a little bit suspicious. So obviously when he done that, I got pissed off because there was no reason for James, right, to say anything more about Talia. This was forgot about. If you didn't like a song, saying keep your opinions to yourself. Do you know what I mean? 2 years that song took to make, and videos, editing, producing. Nobody knows how much work goes into a song. You know what I mean? Especially in the music industry, regardless if you like it or not. Especially if you're working with a talent like Brian May, it's absolutely massive. Do you know what I mean? And then there's the PR campaign, which is obviously proper tiring too. So when he's done that, you know what I mean? I got my back up. I really, really did. I said a few things and I left it there. Then I was getting inboxed. You know what I mean? I never have a problem with this guy until he kept speaking about Talia and non-stop talking about it. Because once she called him an FAT, do you know what I mean? CUNC, that's all. You know what I mean? She said sorry. I went in his message him on Instagram. I even asked you, Zavi, as well, to have a word with him just to get it squashed. Do you know what I mean? I have known James, believe it or not, for about 3 or 4 years from the app. Do you know what I mean? We've never had a disagreement in the past, and that was about it. I always supported what he did. But when he's speaking about Talia being in a relationship, I'm going to defend my girlfriend because he was going on about my aunt, then he was going on about my cousin, and now he's going on about my girlfriend, which pissed me off. Do you know what I mean? Regardless of that, Luke's my cousin, you know what I mean? And I do love the kid. Look, Sally's done nothing wrong, and she's cleared a name, and then he's talking about my girlfriend. So, you know what I mean? It's like, it's personal, it's against everyone, and I am going to defend that, regardless if you like the song or not. Do you know what I mean? She's worked really, really hard.
Right, so I asked you a simple question. You just went round the houses for 4 minutes. The only thing you remotely said that was close to the question of if I get a load of messages about you two, should I run with them, is you said when it's been multiple people. Well, there has been multiple people messaging me about you, especially. So do I now run with them? I'm just going to ask you the same question. Like,
sorry, can Shani get Zavi a glass of water, please?
If I was antagonising you, like you was antagonising me and my family, then I'd expect you to run with it.
Fucking hell! Well, doesn't that answer your question, doesn't it?
No, but you've been antagonising everyone for a long time, haven't you?
Antagonising everyone.
You've done it to Sally. You've done it to Luke. You've done it.
Once again, shall I just post the shit?
You're doing it to everybody in life. It's personal, isn't James? You've attacked all my family members.
So I can run with it, no problem. I just wanted your permission.
Yeah, but if you start running things, James, I will go legal on you, so be warned.
Well, go legal, but the solicitor better be quick.
I will, and I've got some big cats. Listen, I've got big cats behind me, so be careful.
Big Cats, the musical.
Go for it, James. Don't go for it, but you will regret it.
So you're basically telling me you're still going to keep going on about Tally?
No,
You're not going to stop?
I just asked you a question. You said it was okay, basically.
I turned around and said you're antagonising, James. You won't stop.
Family members of yours have been in touch with me and things like that. I can bring them on, for example.
You bring who on?
It's not shit I do, obviously. But when people say they would like to come in the box and speak about you and the way that they've talked to you, women and men and whoever else, because I've had plenty of messages. I'm okay.
Bloody hell, James! I've had about 1 million about you as well.
Okay, right. Fucking hell.
There's the difference when the allegations, what been made about you.
Between you and
I'm not the one being accused of the R word, mate. Am I? About different women.
I ask people to prove what they put in messages. That's the difference between you and me.
And Sally proved she was in the right, so why didn't you correct yourself?
Why do you keep going back over something that me and Sally have dealt with?
Because you're not telling the truth.
The news articles about her, do you want to announce her name? People can go and look it up themselves, and then they can say she wasn't a scammer. Tell them what to Google.
Well, yeah, but when she asked you to stop it and she tried to prove herself, and you said no, you wouldn't do it.
I didn't do anything like that. You tell them what to Google, they can go and do the work themselves.
Yeah, but you continue to do it.
Half a job, mate. Half a job.
Why wouldn't you tell them the name if the news article proves their innocence?
Do you not think, Ricky, do you not think, though, deep down, right? I get you wanting to do this point scoring tit for tat thing, right? But if this is true, what you genuinely believe, yeah, you're going to be putting some serious people in very dangerous situations, aren't you? Because there's obviously not been a court case because he's got no convictions of that. He's not on bail for it. It's not been done.
And he's been investigated with the messages that I've got, and he's scared a couple of the ladies off. That's what they've said.
But I'm talking about the grape situation, yeah.
Mm.
And what I'm saying is, do you not think you're going to be putting very vulnerable people in a situation that they don't necessarily want to be in, also so you can have a
willingly come forward, Savvy. They've willingly come forward, mate.
Yeah, they all do. They all come forward. Fucking hell. Do you not remember when we were going at each other and I was getting sent stuff about you?
Mm.
I was getting sent everything about you.
This is what this app's like.
Yeah, and that's why as adults we need to grow up.
But I've never but you've never had any accusations or me or No Face about R or anything serious like that.
Accusations? What are you talking about? My inbox is literally full of them.
Full of what?
Full of accusations. Why did you tell? There's literally all sorts of different things. I can send you the screenshots if you want. There's plenty of messages. I can post them so everyone can see them. Anybody, I think we've gone round around the houses. If you fall out with somebody, it's a public display. People contact and try and use you as a fucking mouthpiece. So it doesn't matter how many messages, right? Nothing went anywhere, did it? And the excuses that are being given when they had so much fucking evidence is they just dropped a case because of COVID. Or is it because my dad's a Mason? Which weird fucking story are you going with? Which one?
I do believe, Ricksta, yeah. I believe, because you're going at the Fact Freaks, I think certain individuals, and it's not as many as what you think, yeah. There's a couple of
multiple accounts
that are content creators that do have their own communities that will stand there till they're blue in the face and black them up. But that doesn't make it evidence. It doesn't make it factual.
One of the ladies has said he's under investigation now.
Please prove that, because I haven't been contacted.
And showing paperwork.
And showing paperwork.
Was it a crime reference number? You can ring. I can ring up now and report you two for talking shit. I'll be automatically given a crime reference number, but it doesn't mean it wasn't a crime investigated. So what is it? Because I've never been spoken to by the police. Was it was Kirsten Orange, wasn't it? The one who was in the relationship with a paedophile? The one that I got NFA'd because I told everyone she was in a relationship with a paedophile.
Who's
that one?
Who?
It's called Kirsten Orange. I can show you a picture of her and everything like that. She was in a relationship with a guy called Stephen Lancaster. She still is now. If you Google him, he was a soldier in the Durham Army and he was stung by a hunting team. I can't remember which one, but I reacted to the live stream. I outed them for trying to protect that PDF, and then they went to Feisty.
Okay,
Ricksta, I've done this shit for years, mate, disproving this shit. People will have seen it. There's a YouTube video on my channel called The SO Enablers that proves that Feisty and this woman were all helping this PDF. Like, honestly, mate, like, you've absolutely played.
One of the ladies said,
don't read out.
Oh my God!
I was in a similar
disprove another one.
I was in a similar situation to you, Ricky, yeah, where I thought I was going to go up against the Fact Freaks, right? Because of all the things that I was being told and I was being manipulated to believe, yeah. And I'm not going to lie, I was 100% manipulated. And what I did, just to prove for my own sake, I didn't mention any names and I didn't mention any serious crimes, because them serious crimes weren't mentioned to me. And I put it forward to him and said, I've had people come forward to me, what do you say about that? And he debunked, he sat there with me, he says, I'm not doing this because I feel like I need to do it, I'm doing it because I want to do it. And he debunked everything.
Documents and all sorts, didn't I?
And
I've
that
sent
made
stuff
me,
to you that haven't been on the app.
Yeah, that made me go to that person and go, do you know what? Don't ever chat to me again. You've just tried to label this man a predator, yeah, when he's not a predator. He's got his kids in full-time custody, yeah, or part-time custody, I can't remember which one. And people will use you as a mouthpiece, Ricksta. You send me a list of the people that have come to you. I'll tell you if they've already been around the block before.
I'll tell you the 3 people who have come to me, not a problem. All right? Like I turn around and said...
I'll tell you them. So it's Sam Yeoman, who I've already thrown up a lot of evidence. It's the kid's mother, Ashley, who the messages are back when I was going through the custody case with her, which I won. And the Sam Yeoman had approached her and basically said if they came up with some shit, then she could possibly use it. The child
listen, everyone who keeps saying Rise Frankie, we do not have shit Birmingham schools in there. Thank you. Service announcement.
Then I obviously provided evidence on here of conversations between me and my kid's mum, who we have a good relationship with now, talking about Sam and how fucking nuts she is. All right? So that's that person, and the other one is the one in a relationship with a PDF.
Why have they said it about you?
Next witness.
Why have they said it about you?
They said it was fucking vile what they said.
Yeah.
I put that screenshot of that message to her, and that's when she explained all of it, and I showed it all, and I've got it saved, and I can put it back up again, Ricksta. I've done it over and over again.
Why have they said it about you?
Why have I got full-term custody of my kids? Why have I never been charged? Why has nothing ever gone anywhere, Ricksta? Because it's all bullshit. Why am I, literally, why does somebody go, oh, look at this, and then I go, boom, look at that, straight away? Like, literally, mate, get your head fucking screwed together. These are people I've spoken.
Hang on, James, it's your word. It's your word against theirs. She's turned around and said that
These are people I've spoken out against.
Yeah, one of the ladies turned around and said, right, I'm not going to go into it because Talia's asked me not to read the messages and I don't want to...
good mates with, or Sam Yeoman, the one who lied about...
Yeah, she's turned around and says that she dropped the allegations against you at the time because she was scared, but she's reinstating them.
Who?
I don't really want to say the person's name, but I will send it to Zabby to send to you.
PDF lover? Because it's not the kid's mum.
You can send it straight to him.
I'll send it straight to you.
Who is it?
Oh, I'm not going to do it, honey. I'm not going to start. Listen, it's a woman at the end of the day. It's a woman who's. I'm not going to start. I'm not going to start shouting a name off on here.
I've just told you who these people are.
One of the names that he's mentioned, though, Ricksta.
Is one of the people he's mentioned in there? Yeah. One of them.
What a shock.
One of them.
The PDF lover, the kid's mum, or Sam Yeoman.
One of them are in there. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what we're trying to say. These people have been doing this for a while now, Ricksta. Yeah. And he has debunked it, bro.
Well, this is most of this is all new to me. This is all new to me, what I'm being told and being messaged about. Look, I turned around and said, I'm doing other stuff, do you know what I mean? I can't be arsed with all none of that. But when he's coming from a girlfriend and then people are saying he's doing things like that, you know what I mean? You are going to open your eyes and think, what the fuck's going on? Of course you are.
These people are not credible. Have you got any idea?
You've never told me none of this. I'm only finding out.
No, of course. Why
I'm finding out this now.
Rickster, you've got to think why my kids may be taken away from their mother.
But I didn't know none of this, did I?
Physical abuse towards my fucking children at the hands of her husband while she sat there and encouraged it. There is a hell of a lot that I will not put on this app. And you are going to take the words of somebody like that, or take the words of somebody who's dating a PDF file, or somebody who's been proved as a liar over and over and over again. Who was the last person visited by the police? Proved. Who is under investigation currently? And I can prove that to you privately off the app.
Why did she win legal aid to fight against you, though, James? That's what I can't understand.
What are you talking? Sorry.
Why did she get granted legal aid to fight against you?
Legal aid?
For the non-molestation.
That's because she doesn't fucking work, you daft twat.
No, for the non-molestation.
Yeah, legal aid. You get legal aid if you don't work, bro. It's a thing.
No, you only get DVs involved with non-molestation order.
You're talking about the non-molestation order, right?
Yeah.
What is a non-molestation order, Rick?
It's a restraining order, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? For stalking and harassment.
What is it for? Come on.
It's for DV, for abuse, it's for harassment, it's for stalking, it's for constant harassment.
Come on, Talia's got the best legal mind, she'll help you out. So it's to protect an investigation. Yes, it's usually between,
it's also a restraining order to keep you away from that person. Correct?
I
know what a non-molestation order is, James.
Well, fucking hell, Rickster, can I actually finish? So the restrictions on that order were don't go to a house, don't go on a street, and some other, like, I'd probably not talk about it, or some shit like that. And I went to court and challenged that because I didn't want to accept any form of guilt. When I got there, I was told by my barrister that, you know, with those restrictions, do you really give a shit in hindsight? And I was like, well, actually, no, because I don't plan on doing all those things. So I then accepted it after disputing it.
Just to let everybody know as well, let me speak now, James, because you've had your say and you just tried to belittle me and say I don't know about law. Listen, a non-molestation...
Let him finish.
It was then put out for a minimum of 6 months. When she reapplied for an extension, the judge denied it. Now you go, Rickster.
Go on, Rickster.
I said, sorry. He tries to like badge him and said, I don't know about law. With a judge, when it comes to a non-molestation order, just to let you know, the judge has to grant, hang on please, the judge himself has to grant that non-molestation order. It has to come from a judge. And the reason being, he has to seem reasonable, that the evidence presented for him is reasonable and justified to give a non-molestation. Non-molestation is anywhere from 6 to 12 months, but can go over a period of over 12. That keeps him away from that party. So he would not be allowed in anywhere near that lady.
Has a non-molestation order against her right now, Rickster.
Against
has it extended twice?
Against
her ex-wife?
I didn't know.
Her ex-wife, yeah. You know, the one that she said was abusing her. Well, you asked Feisty to go live and talk about her ex-wife because she can't, because she'll be breaching a non-mol. I put up court-served documents where she's pled guilty and is awaiting sentencing at the minute. If I'd breached a non-mol or not respected that, you could be charged with a minimum of a fine and up to 5 or 4 years in jail or something like that. The extension was applied for by her. She was denied by a judge. It's done in civil court where the burden of proof is less. And I didn't put any, like I said, I was challenging it. I had a statement read up, went on, and like I've just said, I was explained, well, basically, what are you arguing for? You don't want to do these things anyway. So I just said, all right, that's it. That's fine. But then, obviously, like I said, she tried, she failed again.
Okay, so I'm saying you seem to have you've had a lot of fallout with these people. I've been sent a load of stuff, right? You're telling me it's not real. You've been no convictions. I've had one of the ladies, which I'll send you to, saying that there's a re-investigation. That's between you and her. At the end of the day,
these people are not credible, Rickster.
The only reason,
acro requests within hunting teams and all sorts of stuff. Like, never mind. And that's, by the way, that's a record of your stuff on the PNC, the Police National Computer.
Rickster, can I just ask you a question?
Carry on, mate.
at the end of this, yeah, do you think you're going to be able to stop talking about each other and move on?
No one's talking about him.
Hey, calm it. Fucking hell.
Listen. Let me just state to this that one thing about me. You can go and look at my criminal record because there's nothing on there for me, domestic abuse towards women or anything like that. All fraud and deception, by the way.
Likewise.
Did you talk about RSB, by the way?
Yeah, but
other allegations. Hang on. Allegations that I've never committed fraud, I'll put on there because I earned a lot of money doing what I was good at. Do you know what I mean? So you just go on Google. I've never been convicted over anything. Can you go and check? And I can present my criminal
you're telling me you were a scammer?
I've never scammed anyone in my life.
Can you prove that? Can you prove that?
Talia, will you just let me have a fucking finish a point? So you're saying that you were investigated and proved you weren't a scammer, yeah?
Proof, yeah, correct.
Well, I was investigated and proved this was bollocks. What's the difference?
Well, I'm talking about people who come out of the woodwork to say stuff about you.
I'm playing chess and you're playing checkers, mate. Like, I've been dealing with this for years.
I've only found out this today.
Over 20 reports against me ex-partner.
Let me just say something to you. Let me just say something to you.
At the bottom of the street where my kids' fucking mother lives and also.
I don't hate you. I don't hate you, right? So I've got no vendetta right to come after you and get you, right? This was down to my girlfriend and what's happened in the past. Do you know what I mean? I wanted it to end. She's concentrating on things. I want to do my own thing. These women have come out of their woodwork to message me and to send me stuff. I could have went live and done it tonight. And I didn't.
So the person dating the PDF, the one who's been a proven liar, and the kid's mother who I have a good relationship with, has done some fucking shit.
Well, you and Xavier are now explaining this to me, and one of the person's name, what you've just turned around and said, you know what I mean? He's part of that, and I've said a few things. Do you understand what I mean? So you are correct in what you're saying.
Mate, like, I'm not... For fuck's sake! Like, it's just. This is just ridiculous. And like I say, you are being used.
I think you need to evaluate what's actually going on here because, you know, the accusations of rape is not acceptable, and Matt deserves an apology, I believe. And the whole playing the voice notes of him when he's fucking on the brink of death is also out of order. It's all down to point scoring, and I think personally, I think Fact Freaks deserves an apology off Ricksta.
And I'm picking up off what Zav's just said there. Like, you gotta. I agree with him because at the end of the day, big up to you, Ricksta, for sticking up for your missus. Do you know what I mean?
Hang on as well, Zavi. Before we go into the video,
it's gone too far now.
Yeah, no, hang on a minute. Before. Listen. Nothing was being said about anything. James done the video first to tell you, and then he done one on me. You know what I mean? Making me look an idiot, saying, look at this cringy. He started it, yes he did, and continued. That's where it stems from. Right or wrong, James?
Well, I did those videos, yeah, and it was cringy.
Well, why did you do them, James? There was no reason.
It's fucking funny, man. People fucking... Can people not have a laugh at you and with you?
But Brian's 74. He's a human being. He might be a rock star, but he's 74 years old.
Are you talking about Brian, mate? I thought
because he's a 74-year-old man.
Please, people need to understand. Talia's known Brian since she was like 18 years of age.
Ricksta, I thought we were talking about you, not Brian, mate.
No, I'm just talking about...
for our family.
Hang on. They are really close. Hang on. Please. They are really close.
1 second, literally 1 second.
I
found it hilarious, your video to do with Talia. And the reason why I found it fucking funny was because you were lying there like fucking Titanic, drawing me like one of your French girls. And I thought it was fucking hilarious.
No, the reason I was lying there is because I was lying in the bed.
All right, I didn't even fucking clock that. I just
there you go.
Funny.
It was the song you made your bed, so I was lying in the bed.
It's not fucking deep. Do you know what I mean?
Listen, I'll share the information that I've got. I want this fucking put to bed. I don't know what I mean. Talia's got things, she's very stressed out. You can tell she's irate, you know what I mean? She's had a really, really difficult 3 weeks with promotion, PR campaigns in the news, and I want this put to bed.
When he puts videos out, I get trolled.
I get on with Xavi, I get on with No Face, No Case. The first time me and him ever had a bicker, right? And when you do put your videos out, she gets trolled, mate, and she gets abused, and she gets stuff said about her, and she, you know what I mean? She does.
Talia really telling me she's never been trolled before.
She has, but not consistently, man. It's consistent. It's consistent, man. It is. Do you know what I mean?
Was the video that you don't like being out there is her own words.
But I apologised.
Well, I didn't think your apology was genuine.
No, she did apologise.
I would never never apologise if I didn't mean it. Can you not tell that about me?
You said but, and then you give a load of excuses about why you did it.
Why I said it. I didn't say...
Listen, I want right.
Me and Talia just cut the shit here. Like, she got upset because I insinuated you were stupid.
I want this nipped in the bud, right? I just want to forget about it.
Can Talia, like, I'm trying to talk to Talia there. You got upset because I insinuated you were stupid, talking about defamation and stuff.
I said, I'm not stupid, and you went,
Yeah, I laughed because I thought it was funny at the time, yes.
Mocking me.
And then you called me a fat cunt.
Yeah, and I said I was sorry.
Yeah, I know. So it was a reaction. It was a reaction, yes, to what I said about you.
Right.
So it had nothing to do with Ansari.
But that was nipped in the bud then, and then obviously the videos came about out the blue.
You did lives about me. It was more than 2 videos. You did a lot.
I reacted to your song. Obviously, you know.
You reacted to my song. You done a live talking about the
mob.
Absolutely. You done a live. Remember the time around Luna the tuner and all that? You done a live about me, and I had nothing to do with it at all. But you decided to do a live about me. Then you done, and then you posted. Hang on.
TikTok, Talia, I reacted to Bowser.
No. When I was in a live with Luna, you done a whole live about me.
Well, yeah, it was just funny. It was funny.
But you were slating me for a whole hour.
I think I was slating everyone.
No.
Live reaction? Is that a live reaction?
No. He went live. He dug up all my old band, all my old videos, all my old music. Like he basically spoke about me and my past for a whole hour.
I just Googled. People told me to Google.
But why?
Was that after you called him a fat cunt?
Yes, it was.
Yeah. Right, and I had apologised. Then you made videos. No. Let me tell you what. Then you made videos. Then you put out the video of me calling you a fat cunt. Right after I'd apologised, so you made sure everyone could see it. Then you tagged my charity, who you know are raising money who are raising money for Palestine and Gaza and Sudan. Right, really important shit. You tagged them. Why?
Prove it, Talia.
It's on your video. You tagged them.
What do you mean?
I'm not going to say it on here. We're trying to raise money for Palestine. And then my charity came to me with a video and said, "Who is this guy? He is consistently tagging us in his videos. Why? You were relentless." Then I brought out a song, and you started to mock the song. You started to mock Brian, who is my uncle, by the way. You're mocking a 74-year-old man.
Yeah, he did say that. Sorry.
We've said this shit half an hour ago.
Yes. Okay. So what I'm saying is, I made one mistake, right? I called you a bad name and I apologise, but since then you have been relentless and I want it to stop.
Relentless. You see this whole.
Can we listen, Zav? You're here now, no face.
Hold on. Listen, on a serious note, one second. I'm just ordering a Casper. Should I get a strawberry or a chocolate milkshake?
Oh, yes.
Strawberry. It would have been better if me and Ricksta disagreed on that one.
Anyway, listen, right, I want this nips in the bud, right? Do you know what I mean? She's stressed. I just want it ended. All right. So can we do a deal here? Fact Freak, she's apologised to you, right? If you download her track now on iTunes, we'll nip it in the bud.
And I'll get you a signed poster.
Yeah, and if 2,000 people in now download Talia's a track now, you made your bed. You know what I mean?
This is not the place.
God forbid you don't like it, though.
And you, Zav, and you know, Face. I want you all to download it now on iTunes. You made your bed. Featuring Brian May.
And I'll get you a signed poster.
You can get a signed, and Fact Freak, you can get a signed T-shirt off Brian May off his new Queen album.
Did you actually watch my full live? Did you actually see my full reaction?
Davey, can I have your?
No, go on. What did you say?
No, I only saw a screen recording.
I think you should see the full thing because I wasn't as derogatory as you think.
So what did you think of the track then?
I thought it was. I thought it was. Well, yeah, I'm not going to say it's fucking great because I don't like it. I just don't. But
and what did you think of the guitar?
I did laugh about the guy in the video, and I said they villainised him so much as even stealing kids' scooters and fucking shit. I had a laugh about it. I didn't say it was an awful song. I said it was catchy in the chorus and shit like that. It's not my cup of tea.
Well, you said it was catchy.
It wasn't as damning as you're making out, and that's the problem when people message you and tell you shit and you run with it. because I can download that full live and I can upload it once again.
Well, listen, like I turned around and said, right, I want this nipped in the bud, man. Do you know what I mean? We've got other things that we want to do. So are we going to call it a truce or not? Are we going to nip it in the bud once and for all? Because I think there's many wrongings you can go after.
If I'm honest with you, mate, the only thing that would make me want to do a video about either of you now is if you did something and I had to respond to it. It's that simple.
And there's going to be, so when she releases a new track next year with some, you're not going to do another video?
I'll probably react to it.
No, you can react to it.
Again.
You can react to it. I don't have a problem with that, but it's like taking the piss out of my boyfriend and all of that. It gets personal, doesn't it?
I think we're trying to put shit to bed. Like,
listen, I'm going to do the manly thing here, guys. I'm going to apologise to James, all right? I did get messages in my box. I want the end to this, right? I've got an upset girl. I just want it nipped in the bud, right? So I apologise to James. There you go.
The reason I'm called the Fact Freak Ricksta is 10 people could message me and tell me that you are a rapist, and I would refer them to the police and how to get support and ask if I would support them in that way before that.
There you go, people. Another happy couple on No Faces mediation session.
To this app, it's a very serious thing to come on an app. It's a very serious thing to come on an app, especially on Talia's account with what she's doing, and accuse somebody of what you did.
Success.
Well, listen, look, I turned around and said, James, I've got the messages that have been sent across. I haven't ran with it. I've told you a bit of the stuff.
He was going to go live tonight and he didn't.
And I didn't. I said, no, I don't want to.
Live. I've got the recording and you did say all these things.
No, there's loads of stuff. I've got loads of stuff that I never run with James, and I've never went with a platform. There's loads of stuff that I got sent that I never even showed. I never showed any videos. I didn't want to. Okay. Look, now you've told me the full facts. Then you know what I mean. There you go.
And can you stop calling him James? Because I feel like I'm looking at him naked now. Now I know his name, even though we knew it already.
I don't like calling him Fact Freak. Do you know what I mean?
Listen, Ricksta's always called me James.
Yeah, I have to be fair. I've known him. Believe it or not, guys, I've known him longer than you both. I've known him for years.
I'm surprised you believe any of that shit.
Well, listen, I'll be honest with you, James. I didn't really, but I wanted to end this situation with Talia. Do you know what? I want it nipped in the bud, mate. Do you know what I mean? I want it gone.
I've got no reason to make videos about you two again unless I'm responding to something. Simple.
Okay, then. So have we got a deal then? I've apologised. Talia has. You're going to download her track, yeah?
Definitely not.
And all of you 1.8k in here right now are going to drop me a follow.
Yeah, and drop Talia, and please download the song. You make
Can I just say, the money for the song is being put towards getting homeless people off the streets for winter. So, like, it's not all bad, guys. Even if you download it and you hate the song.
Videos have got you some views for that, right?
Well, to be fair, yes, but we need to get people off the streets for winter. So please, even if you hate the song, please download it. It's only 79p.
And wait till you hear the next song coming, guys, because I guarantee the next one that comes out after Christmas, you're gonna love. Pardon?
Make sure there's 10 Vox apps on this time.
10 Vox.
Yeah, and then it will be off.
Guys, I'm going to love you and leave you all.
Yeah, nice ones, Av, mate. Listen, take care of yourself. And say to your missus, no hard feelings, you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
No,
Sally was just a bit irate, that's all.
Don't worry. All right, enjoy your night, everyone.
No face, give me your WhatsApp, mate. Listen, James, look after yourself, and I'll come into your live soon. Talia wants to say something before she goes. She just wants to say sorry or not. What do you want to do?
I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm sorry. Is that what I'm meant to say?
I understand. Like I say, I've got no reason to post videos about you, or both of you, unless it's in response to something that happens moving forward from today.
No problem.
Obviously, like, people will tag me and shit to react to and stuff. I try not to rip into people, but I'm also a sarcastic cunt. But, you know, like, to be fair, guys, like, without being cheeky, is don't get on the FYP much anyway. So
I'll be honest, to go one thing I will say, and I've never ever disliked you. You know, I've known you for years. I've never disliked you. I haven't really said a bad word about you until probably recently. Do you know what I mean? We've never really had a disagreement, and I think we probably got on in the past. We've spoken, so you know what I mean. I didn't like any of this anyway. I wanted it put to bed. You know what I mean?
Honestly, I've got like.
All right, now this is just turned into a sausage party.
Let's go for a coffee.
Oh God, yeah. Let's all get together and go for a coffee. And
we are the world. We are the children.
Is that one of your songs as well? Because I don't like that.
All right, listen. Anything in the future, James? Just inbox me directly, mate. You've got me on Instagram. You've got me on here. Just whatever. Just talk to me. And if you want any of that, I'll send it you across. No problem. You know what I mean? Just between me and you.
Appreciate that.
All right then. No Face, look after yourself, mate.
Right,
No Face, we need to go live again soon, mate, because we ain't spoke for ages. I know you've missed me, mate. I know you've missed me. Right,
listen, big up both people sorting your shit out.
God bless, man. Take care. Take care.
Right, in a peace.
Bye-bye, peace.
Fuck's sake, some people have got to get up to work at fucking 4:45 in the morning. Fuck me.
Don't give me that, mate. Like, I was meant to be playing bingo tonight.
No, were you?
No, I'm joking, people. I ain't a doss.
I was like, oh no, I've hijacked your fucking life.